trading more pairs doesn't make you feel diversified. It makes you inconsistent. The fastest way to be able to blow your account, or maybe probably let me phrase it this way, the fastest way to stay a beginner, how should I put this? Because I really want you to get this. The fastest way to stay a beginner is to jump between charts, hunting setups you don't understand, or also hopping from one strategy to another. But in this video, I'm not talking about strategy, but I just want to talk about the only three pairs or the only three currency pairs beginners should trade. Most beginners bounce between Euro GBP, USD CAD, AUD JPY, gold, indices, and sometimes also crypto, basically chasing movements. What they don't realize is that each pair behaves differently. Different volatility, different liquidity, different sessions behavior. This alone delays profitability by years. This video is for traders who feel overwhelmed, who mark perfect zones on one pair, lose confidence, switch to another, and repeat the cycle. Here is the truth. If you can't explain a pair's behavior, you shouldn't trade it. Not until you understand when it moves, how it moves, how much probably it moves, how clean the structure is, how it reacts during sessions. One pair mastered beats 10 guessed. So here is the ideal currency pairs that I feel a trader should trade. The first one is Euro USD. So when you look at Euro USD, you can see this Euro USD, right? So let me put it on the 1 hour chart. So why Euro USD? Because it has highest liquidity in Forex. It's the #1 traded Forex currency. So it cleans moves during London and during New York session. So we see a lot of clean moves during London. This is London. So let me actually go to the 15 minutes time frame so that you can see. So we have a lot of clean moves during London. We also have a lot of clean moves during New York session, as you can see, right? It has very tight spreads. It is less erratic to manipulation, and it's also ideal for learning structure and liquidity. This is the training ground pair that I would recommend for traders. So if you have a very new trader or a beginner or a newbie, then this is the best place I would recommend you to start. Because when you learn Euro USD, mistakes cost you less. The other pair that is ideal for beginners is GBP USD, right? So when you look at GBP USD, this is more volatile than Euro USD. It has clear directional pushes. As you can see, opens up, opens, pushes down, right? You can see the moves are very clear. It is a good pair for structure and trend work. That is, if you are this kind of a person who love maybe probably to see precise structure, the trend, this pair is one of the best. It requires slightly more experience. So that's why you transition after Euro USD, you can now transition to GBP USD. And it is still liquid and affordable to trade. What GBP USD will do to you, it will teach you discipline in volatility. The third pair that you can be able to trade is USD JPY. This is USD JPY, and this is the 15 minutes time frame. So why USD JPY? It's because it responds well to liquidity sweeps. So if you look at this particular pair and you try to look at the liquidity sweeps, for instance, this is we see the London liquidity being swept here, and then we see the price push up. When it pushes up, the liquidity that we are looking at is the London liquidity. And when it sweeps out the London liquidity during the New York session, we start seeing the price push on the downside. So same case, you can see even the following day, it comes, pushes, takes out liquidities here, pushes on the downside, all right? I mean, it actually began by taking out these Asian and London lows here, right? Pushes up, takes out the London highs, pushes down. So it really responds well to liquidity sweeps. It has cleaner reversals. If you look at the reversals, they are very clean, right? Very, very clean reversals. Maybe I can shift to 1 hour time frame. So the reversals are very clean, as you can see, very, very clean. Okay, so it has distinct session rhythm, especially during the Asian session. We usually see a lot of Asian influence during the Asian session because of the aspect of the JPY. So, and again, this pair, I usually find it having consistent movements. So USD JPY basically introduces you to session timing and also the algo behaviors. So why these three? Why not gold? Why not Euro GBP? Why not silver or any other? Why do I recommend these three? It is because of high liquidity. So Euro USD, GBP USD, USD JPY, they all have high liquidity, clean structure, tight spreads, predictable session rhythm, less slippage, and better fields. For a beginner, that means fewer random weeks, fewer emotional mistakes, fewer losses due to cost, more consistency, and faster learning curve. I used to think a variety, I used to think actually that variety was a skill until focus multiplied my results. Once I stopped chasing 10 pairs and mastered 3, clarity exploded and my losses dropped. Master behavior before chasing opportunity. You don't need more pairs. You need more understanding of your pairs. Now that you know what to trade, let's talk about how quickly small accounts can be destroyed, not by strategy, but by over leveraging.